but the heartbeat is still there.
Hello? Did we enjoy our food? Did we enjoy our food? Please, I would like everybody to just stand up. Stand up, please. Stretch out yourself a little bit. Just say hi to the person sitting next to you. Just say hi to the person standing next to you. If there's nobody standing next to you, move. Move around. Meet somebody. Just say hi. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit down. How are we all doing?
Good.
How are we doing?
Good.
Please, I want us to give a hand clap for Minister Augustine. It's not easy. Please, just let's honor this man of God. Well, it's a great honor for me to be here. It's really a great honor. I'm convinced this meeting was divinely ordained.
Me too.
You would have been somewhere else, but God made it possible for you to be here.
Amen.
Amen. Can somebody tell me why we are here? Can somebody just tell me why we are here? Huh? To find our heartbeat. I don't mean the heartbeat, but why are we here on earth?
To fulfill our destiny and purpose.
To fulfill our destiny and purpose. Wow, that's a great answer. Actually, we were at a lobby for a book launch a couple of weeks ago. I was having this very interesting conversation with a friend. And we were talking about using what you have in your hand in order to start up something to make your dreams come true. And I asked him, what do you have in your hand? And he said, my phone. I responded by saying, I don't mean what you're holding. What do you have in your hand? However, the reason we are here today is because Minister Augustine produced something that resonated with all of us. Right? This message that I'm pregnant with is going to ignite your soul to walk in your God-given purpose.
Amen.
You are going to leave here with a clear understanding of why you are here on earth. That is walking in your purpose. What is purpose? Everything was created with a purpose. Everything God made has and serves a purpose. I'll use 3 short, interesting stories to illustrate this message. The first, my personal story. Secondly, the parable of the talent. And the last, the story of this famous Italian sculptor, Michelangelo. At the age of 17, I was highly convicted that I wanted to change the world through films. This vision was very big. I was scared of expressing my thoughts. I went into a 3 days fasting and praying, asking God for a clear understanding and inclusive detail about this dream. After praying, I took action. I told my friends and neighbors about my vision of becoming a filmmaker and creating a platform where others can express their talent. Many people didn't believe in my dream. Few of my friends loved the idea. We had no money to purchase a video camera. So we used my elder brother's smartphone device.
Amen.
I had never gone to a film school before. I was acting, I was directing, and I was videotaping at the same time. Our neighbors came around and saw what we were doing. And they said, this boy is going crazy. Isn't it interesting? When God is about to move you to the next level, people will call you crazy.
Wow.
Nevertheless, after filming, we sat down to watch what we had done so far. Believe me, even though these images were blurry, it looked like 3D movies in our eyes. We were very enthusiastic watching ourselves on that phone camera. That little undefined step of action made me to believe more in this vision. Albert Einstein once said, logic will take you from point A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. At the age of 17, that is 18, I created my first film industry with 20 committed members. Few years down the line, we produced our first feature film, which earned us a national award.
Wow. Amen.
God then placed into my heart the bigger purpose for which He called me, which is to travel around the world and motivate people to find their purpose through films and through public speaking, which I've been doing for the past years of my life. Actually, what happened was, everything that I looked around me, the friends that I had around me, the people that were hanging around me, I looked at them and I asked a friend one day, I'm like, why do you guys like me? Is it about the film we are doing together? What is it about me? And one of my actors told me that it's not about the movie. You have this energy in you that makes us want to do something for our lives, that makes us want to contribute to society. And that just confirmed that call. That whereas I could be thinking that my objective was producing film, but it was just, that movie was a bridge in order for me to help other people to realize their God-given purpose. God is very, very intentional about purpose, about creation. Everything we see around us that God created has a purpose. Science has proven that when a man meets with a woman and releases semen, about 600 million sperm cells rush towards the egg. And guess who made it? Who made it? You. You made it. It was a race, and you made it. Can somebody just give a clap for that? Tell somebody I survived. Tell somebody I made it. It's because he decided to use what he has inside, that is the purpose which God called him for, to produce this book so that we can read and be inspired to connect to our God-given purpose. So we can believe again, so we can hope again, so we can connect to the heartbeat of God and dream again.
Yes. Yes, sir.
This book has very inspiring passages. I'll encourage you to grab a copy. This book will ignite your soul to walk into your greatness. Actually, I read the book. Maybe some people have watched some of the videos we made online about this book.
Yeah.
And actually, I was really inspired. And I told him, Pastor Augustine, God is taking you somewhere. God is taking you somewhere.
Yes, he is. Yeah, amen.
And this is for all of us. I believe that each and every one of us in here has a talent. There is something inside of you that this world has not heard of. There is something inside of each and every one of us sitting right here. That if you can just open your mind, that thought that you had and you buried it, that idea that you had and a friend just told you, oh, you can't realize this. That vision that you had and a relative just told you, what do you think you can realize this? Nobody in your family has done this. Nobody in your generation has done this. And you're just like, oh, maybe I can do it. But the message I'm sending out today is you need to connect to the heartbeat of God and dream again. One day, this master, he had 3 servants. He put the servants together and said, take this talent. Do what you can with it. I'll be gone for a while. And he said, you, this is 5. You, this is 2. And you, this is 1. And off he left. He gave each and every one of them according to their ability. According to this ancient story, when the master returned, he put the servants down together to find out what they did with those talents. And he said, you, I gave you 5. What did you do with it? And he said, Master, the 5 you gave me, I invested it and made 5 more. And the master asked him, are you sure? He said, yeah. He said, okay, let's go over the record. They went over the record. He said, well done. You, I gave you 2. What did you do with it? And he said, Master, you gave me 2. I invested this 2 and gained 2 more. So, really? Okay, let's see what the record says. He said, well done. And you, I gave you 1. What did you do with it? And the guy responded by saying, Master, I went, dug a hole, and buried it. When I heard you were coming, I went and dug it up. And here it is, it's safe. And the master was very bitter and took that talent and gave it to the one who has 10 and said, to he that has more, to he that has more shall be added, and to he that has not, even the little that he has shall be taken away from him. The master cast away the unproductive servant.
Wow.
Maybe you're in here today and you're stuck in a job that you don't like. And you've buried the talents that God blessed you with. And you're praying for blessings in a job that God didn't call you for. Maybe you're stuck in a job and God is saying you need to start a ministry. God is saying you need to start a business.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
God is saying you need to produce that technological device that the world has never heard of. And you've been praying and say, God, please help me. And you know what God is saying? Move. God is saying, move. And nevertheless, like I said, I believe in the beginning I said this meeting was divinely ordained. It is not a mistake that you're here. Some people are gone because God did not put them in that position to sit down and listen to this message. You are here for a purpose. And God led you to sit down right now, this minute, to digest this meeting, this message, because there's a calling upon your life.
Yes.
And do I take this and go back home today and make a bold step that would change the course of time, or do I go back and keep doing what I was doing? And some people are scared to take action because of criticism. What are people going to say about me? What are people going to think? The utensils that get the most crap in your kitchen are the ones you use often. Those dishes in your cupboard that you rarely use get the least crap. In other words, what am I saying? When you decide to do something of value, stones will be thrown at you. But stay focused. Last but not the least, I love this story about Michelangelo. Michelangelo is a famous Italian sculptor. He is known for sculpting the angel with the candle. When he was interviewed and asked, "How do you come up with such beautiful work of art?" His response was, "I saw the angel in the marble. I carved until I set it free." He also added by saying, "In every block of stone is a hidden statue. It is the job of the sculptor to discover it." You are the sculptor of your destiny. Your dream is found in that marble. And some of the things that you need to sculpt to see your dreams come true are some friends that you need to let go. Some thoughts of limitation that you need to let go. Some belief systems that you need to let go in order to see your vision come true. They said you're number 10, keep carving. They thought you were going to die, keep carving. Nobody ever believed in you, keep carving. Somebody say, keep carving. Keep carving. You're trying to be negative, listening to the news every day, but I'll tell you, turn away from those things and keep carving. God called you on earth for a purpose. There is a blessing upon your life. There is a gift that this world is waiting for you to manifest. Keep carving. And one day you are going to say, you turn back to this day and say, "I saw my dream in that marble. I carved until it became a reality." Thank you and God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.